Hey guys, and welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. Well, this week, my voice is a bit hoarse. I've been recording a lot today, but I'm not that tired. I'm not as tired as I sound. I've actually still got a bit of energy left, but my voice has given up on me, so we're going to have to deal with this sort of NPR morning voice sound coming out of my mouth. Alright, so first replay for today is Abyss's Choice, XJMC, Fear of Pleasure by XJMC. I too have a fear of pleasure. And as I promised last week, we're doing 2 Admin's Choice replays today because I forgot to do one. Well, I ran out of time and couldn't get one last week, so we're doing 2. And this is a really cool one. First of all, I like this, like, the skin. I've been burnt on, like, a third of my body sort of skin that he's got going on. But aside from that, it's a cool aside from the skin, I guess. Aside from that, sort of implies that I said more than I actually did there. Aside from the skin, I'm... Alright, let's try that again. Aside from the skin, it's a really cool replay. And hopefully my voice will hold out. This is the last thing I have to record today, so hopefully we will be okay for the remainder of this video. But if I do start talking like this, then I do apologize. But I will do my best to get through it. But yeah, this is really cool. So let's slow this down and actually take a proper look at it, and then we'll move along to the second Admin's Choice. Kick to the dick to open. Jess noticed that, grabs Jeff, sort of whips him down onto his foot to get the chest, and then upper kick to the head for the decap. All really nice, very stylish, very fluid, really cool. So, go on, why not? One more time at normal speed, and then we'll move along. And our second Admin's Choice for today is Series Choice Light M Essence by Slight. SS Light. I haven't obviously seen this either. This is really cool. Okay, a lot of destruction there. Wow. All right. And was that a skeet? I was mind blown by what had all the destruction. No, not really. I just wasn't really looking. Is there a skeet? It looked like a skeet. No, it's just a little whip. You just kind of spazzes out on the ground a little bit. Kind of impressed with that kick there. I'm going to go ahead and assume that was verified to not be FOOTMOD, but I'm not going to say that with 100% confidence because I didn't pick this replay. Either way, the rest of it is really cool. Let's see if we can see any, like, in-game verifications of that. Hang on. We're gonna do some sleuthing, guys. No, there we go. There, his foot touches, or at least his shin does. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to call it. It's cool, though. It's cool. Alright. Aha! I checked. It's not. It's not FOOTMOD. Cool. Alright. Sweet. Well, let's just, back and forth. Alright, cool. Needed to verify it wasn't FOOTMOD. It's not. It looks like it. It really does. It looks like it enough that I doubted Series Choice there. But no, we're good. Everything's fine. It's a really cool replay in that regard. Like I said, if you can make it look like FOOTMOD without it being FOOTMOD, then you've clearly done something really unique there that I haven't seen before. So yeah, really cool replay. Oh, somebody commented on, I think it was either last week's video or the week before, saying what's wrong with FOOTMOD, like what's the issue. And I maybe should say it, I like to say it every now and again, it's not strictly against the rules. Like, I won't like blacklist you or necessarily ignore your replay if you use FOOTMOD, because I still think you can make cool replays using FOOTMOD. You can do stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to do, but it is a lot harder to do. Like, a replay that is like, for example, this is cool because it's unique and it doesn't use FOOTMOD and that. But there is certain stuff that you can't do without using FOOTMOD. And that kind of stuff I'm okay with, but it's certainly a grey area. So I'd recommend not using it if you can help it, since I'm more than likely to ignore FOOTMOD replays because I'm going to find them less impressive. I hope that makes sense. I wanted to clear that up for the person who commented and anyone else who was wondering. Alright, let's move on to our first, like, proper replay for today. This is Haxen, Supernatural by Haxen. This is the real one. I checked. This is the real guy. This is actually the guy, and this is what he's capable of. This one comes with a shader ready to go, but I'm sure that's going to crash the game. This is really, really, really cool. This is another replay that kind of looks like it should be modded, but I actually verified this one, and it's not, with a skeet. And almost not. I gotta be honest, like, that almost didn't skeet. Let's get another angle of that. That almost missed, but it kind of curves in. Let's see if we can get a nice long-range shot of this. I might turn off the shader. It's sort of affecting the frame rate just a little bit there. And it's likely to crash the game. See that? It almost didn't skeet, but it kind of, like, curves back around. All right. Oh, there we are. All right. I'm just going to swap back to default. There we are. Sorry, Axon. I like your shader, but it was murdering. It was sort of affecting the frame rate, but we ran way more of a chance of crashing with it on. And I've had a long day, so I can't deal with the game crashing. Wow, my brain. I just broke. I just had a breakdown. Wow. I can't deal with the game crashing. But yeah, this is a really cool replay. I especially like that punch. We'll do this frame by frame since I don't think we can go slow enough to. There we go. Okay, like it's like a little tiny like touch of death to get the body split in half, then and then kicks Jeff's upper body into a million pieces, and then skeets his hand. It's all really, really, really cool. I'd call it supernatural, to be honest, because I'm doubting myself. This could be modded. I doubt it, but I don't know. That's how good this replay is. Alright, let's move along to our second replay for today, which is Curb Stomp, Fly With Me. Not Come Fly With Me, that was a show. This is an interesting replay. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty cool, and I also feel like we've seen it before, but I don't think we've seen this guy before. It's a decap. It's a downward decap to the back of Jeff's neck, and that's it. It's a one-shot. It's a pretty cool one-shot. Certainly not the most interesting replay ever, but it has enough. Like, I like the curb stomp. I like the downward stomp on the head that gets the decap. It's unique. We haven't well, again, I feel like we saw something like this recently, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this exact replay, so that's okay. I am fine with that one. All right, let's see this from Jeff Cam, because hopefully it'll still point upwards because the guy's above him, and we'll get to see the bonk. Yeah, there we are. Oh, can you imagine if you had to actually see that, you know? Like, fucking a guy with a giant eye jumping over you and then stomping on your neck. What a way to go. Actually, I hope that's how I go. That's how I'd like to go. If it can't be at incredibly high speeds, I'd like it to be like that. That sounds nice. Fly with me that's your challenge, dude. I want you to find me and stomp on my neck. Don't do that. That's a joke. Don't do any. Forget that. Cut that all out. Screw that. Forget it. Oh, no, that's fine. This is cool, though. You know, it's like a simple one-shot, but has a degree of charm, and I like it. But moving along, this is Clean Triple Kick by Jack Rock. Now, I'm going to assume that's a reference to me, and he's trying to say Jack Rocks. And in which case, I agree. Thank you. I do. And it's nice to get recognized for my own individual rockingness. Thank you very much, whatever your name is, because it clearly isn't Jack Rock, because you're clearly talking to me with that. No, but this is a clean triple kick, and that's exactly what it is. It's a very, very clean triple kick. It executed very nicely, quite fluid, not the most fluid, but it's fluid enough once the kicks get going anyway. And it's a very, very clean triple kick. There's not a lot more I can say about that, and it was kind of impressive because of that, actually. I like the setup, a little bit of manipulation when he punches Jeff, gets him exactly where he wants, and then just kicks him to pieces, and skies the head as well. See if we can see this from Jeff Cam. This might look pretty cool. We can get a nice angle of the kick. Yes, that's a good angle for the kicks. That looks cool. You can sort of see the twisting of his lower body as well for the kicks. It all looks really, really cool. It all comes together for a really really good effect on Jeff's upper body, you know? The way the ragdoll sort of reacts to the kicks, it all looks really, really, really cool. Really cool. And certainly very clean. That's the new word. That's the word of the day for this episode of Toribash Replay Showcase. It's very, very clean. Alright, we'll watch this one more time. Unfortunately, it's quite quick, so there's not really a lot to say about it other than that it's cool. Alright, moving along. This is Blossom by Bruce241. I actually can't remember this replay, so we'll be discovering it together. Oh yeah, this is the other one-shot. This is the other head-related one-shot for this week. Again, not particularly fluid. My voice is really starting to... My throat's making weird noises now, guys. We gotta rush through this. I can't last any longer. This is like a... you know, it's not, again, not particularly fluid. It's kind of like the curb stomp. It's the opposite of the curb stomp. Same sort of motion, but Jeff standing up when it happens. And the main reason I stuck this one in is because I have a feeling it's going to look pretty cool from Jeff Cam. So let's, donk. Oh, yeah. You can kind of see the way I mean, it doesn't quite hit the camera, which is a shame, but like, you can really see the foot sort of wedge in between the neck and create the gap that causes the decap. It's very cool, you know, for a one shot and a not particularly fluid one. It actually, you know what, it's not realistic, but I will say the movement is pretty fluid because it doesn't look like he holds all. So, and we sort of have a coy stance there. I can't really think of another way to say that. I sort of like, oh, did I do that? Oh, that's a pity. Oh, what a shame. Oh, god damn. Oh, it's cool though. You know, again, I like sticking these in. I like seeing the kind of unique one-shots show up. And yeah, apparently Bruce is starting to blossom. So I'm excited as to what he's going to blossom into. Maybe the best replay maker of all time? I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, moving on to our final replay for today, I think. Yep, this is Fluffy Kittens Will Burn V2 by Gorilla Spy. This is the New Testament to manipulation. That's all I'm going to say. This is awesome. We see this a lot, but every time I see it, it seems to get more and more impressive. This one has some unique qualities as well, which I'll point out when it's over. It's just awesome. I love manipulation like that. It's so cool to see. It's vaguely beautiful. You know, it's almost pretty in the way it's done. This one I felt quite unique because Gorilla Spy actually goes into the air for a couple of them. Or at least one or two he actually lifts himself into the air to manipulate Jeff, and I thought that was really unique. And then he manages to rip off his own arm while throwing Jeff's. This is all really special. I love that kind of manipulation, the sort of spinning, like pizzaing Jeff, I guess, spinning him like a pizza. It's just really cool. Looks great, flows great, ends great, leaps into the air great. Fluffy Kittens apparently should burn. And I'm not going to argue with this guy because he just did that and I can't defend against that. But yeah, really just stellar example of manipulation. We've seen this sort of style quite a lot on the show, but it just impresses me every time I see it. It's just so damn cool. Cannot fault it. Absolutely great. Especially the leap into the air, which is coming up here, I think. Yeah. You know, I don't think we've seen much of that. That's what I'd like to see. If you guys are out there sort of sitting on some replays to send to me. Aerial manipulation, really cool. We should see, I'd like to see some of that. So make sure you send that. Also the dick lift at the start as well. Alright, we'll leave this one play in the background while I wrap this shit up. Now, I have been advised to stop banging on about the second channel. But if you don't know, we have a second channel and we just launched and it's really cool. You should go check it out. But the important thing is that this Wednesday, so if you're watching this on the Monday it released, it's the Wednesday coming up. If you're watching this after that, it's already out. We're putting some Toribash content on it because we know you guys love that. So we are doing it this Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday's video on Arcade Crowd. There will be a link in the description to the channel. And if you're watching this after the video comes out, there'll also be a link in the description to the actual video. So if you're not subscribed, now is the time, or if you haven't checked out the channel, now is the time to go do it. There will be some Toribash content on that channel this Wednesday at 6 p.m. GMT, because that's when we put out videos. So now's the time to go check it out. I will stop banging on about that really soon, guys, I promise. Anyway, I probably should say this since I haven't said it for a couple of weeks. If you have any awesome replays you'd like to send to us for this show, please email the replay file to toribashreplaysshowcase@manonfirefilms.com. That's on the screen right now, or it will be in a minute if I haven't already put it up. And there's also a link in the description to a replay submissions guide that will walk you through step by step how to send us replays if you can't figure out, say, where to find your replay save files or how to attach them to an email, stuff like that. It's all in the description. Please send us your replays. We're always excited to get them, and we'll take a look at them as soon as we can. Anyway, I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. I hope you've enjoyed this host edition of Toribash Replay Showcase, and I'm going to get some rest, and I will see you now. Well, I'll see you Wednesday on Arcade Crowd for some Toribash stuff, right, guys? Right? Yeah, I will. That's a nod. I saw you nodding. I saw. You were trying to be subtle about it. You were trying to, like, give it, like, a cool guy, like, I'm not interested, but I saw you nodding. Check it out in the description, guys. Bye.